Yeah, it just seems to me, and I've had arguments about this with various people. Like, when it came down to it, right? When it came down to the Drake and Kendrick battle, everyone essentially supported Kendrick in different ways. Mm-hmm. Like, you look at the Pop-Out show, everyone was on stage with him. Every rapper, even people like YG, who Drake has done verses with, and, SZA showed up in disguise, and, everything else like that. But when you look at all the people that Drake has helped over the years, Drake did so many features for free to underground rappers who ended up becoming millionaires. Migos. Migos may have had to go back to 9-to-5 jobs if it wasn't for Drake. I was right there in Atlanta, 2013. Coach K, as a favor, asked me to interview this new group he had called Migos. He promised me a Gucci Mane interview, which never happened. And I knew nothing about them because they were just locally popular in Atlanta. Drake shows up a couple days later because they performed, they did like a little opening set at Birthday Bash. And Drake was like, oh, I like that Versace song. He jumped on it. Versace became their first hit. They never looked back. Block Boy JB, same kind of thing. Drake was working with Tay Keith. And I interviewed Block Boy. They basically gave him that song and said, jump on it. And then after it was done, Drake said, here, you can have the song. I'll just be the feature. It goes on, a Young Blue. It goes on and on and on and on. All these people that he helped out, that they benefited way more. They're like, oh, no, Drake was catching the wave too. Yes, Drake benefited somewhat, but they benefited way more than Drake. Nobody said anything in support of him on any level. You see what I'm saying? On any level, did none of these guys support him in any way, whereas I feel like with Kendrick, like all of hip-hop came in to support him and kind of do this dance on Drake's grave in a certain type of way. Like,
you can look at it too. Before I answer that, I want you to, just so you understand how I look at stuff. All right, so look, so you can read it on camera. So my top 10 songs. So so this is most listened to ever. Okay. Just so you can see how much I listen to. So
okay, here we go. Like That. Kendrick, of course. Euphoria, Kendrick. Not Like Us, Kendrick. First Person Shooter. Drake and J. Cole. Family Matters, Drake. Push-Ups, Drake. Lovin' on Me, Jack Harlow. And then it kind of, falls off after that in terms of Michael Jackson and everything.
No, but that's top 10 ever. That's
Shorty Low, Chief Keef. I don't know who Melly Monaco is.
Melly Monaco, yeah. Yeah. So you can see that's ever.
Yeah.
Right? So you can see, top threes. Yeah, right. This is all recent stuff, so that means I listen to this a lot.
A lot of Kendrick.
For it to be in my top 10. I look at it like this. So that's why I say when I talk, I'm talking, I try to stay as even as possible. When the battle started, did anyone have anything to lose?
Well, I think when you're battling at that level, everyone has a lot to lose, yes.
Who was supposed to win this battle? From the beginning, right? From the beginning when these two were going
I actually thought Kendrick would win.
Okay, so Kendrick was going to win.
That's what I thought.
Okay, so.
Because I've always thought Kendrick is the most artistic, creative rapper. Drake has the most hit songs and popularity.
So
I've always felt that way.
So basically, Drake is fighting the battle he can't win, right? So
he can win.
So
he won against Meek Mill.
Yeah, but no one said that was gonna be a good or bad. Like there was no predetermined victory. Like when
it came out of nowhere. Though.
Like when So when Kendrick first came out, right? We was like, oh shit, this about to be a battle. It's over for Drake. That's how it really looked. So I look at it like this. Did Kendrick disappoint?
No.
Did Drake disappoint?
Yes.
What did he disappoint in? Did we think he can go round and round and round and round in real time?
Yes.
Like he did?
Yes.
We knew he could?
I actually thought he could. And in fact, people forget how things developed because when Push-Ups came out, everyone's like, oh shit, okay, this is a hell of a diss song. He picks everyone apart It was surgical. It was almost like a back-to-back. And then remember, for a while, Kendrick didn't respond, and everyone was like, it's over. A lot of people are saying it's over. Kendrick's not responding. It's done.
Yep.
And then Family Matters came out, which I thought was a great song. And then when Kendrick dropped Not Like Us, like 30 seconds later,
it kind of blew that one away.
Everything shifted. But for a long time, people were like, Drake won, Kendrick's not responding, it's done.
No, but what I'm saying is, did anybody expect Drake to keep fighting the way he did?
He had a lot of songs. Yes.
Exactly.
Yeah.
No, but if we would have said this before any song came out, do you think Drake can hang? Nobody would have. So I look at it like one had 81, right? One had 81, 8 and 8. The other one had 65, 10 and 9. I can't say you a loser for that. You won. And you're right. You did something that a lot of people didn't think you were going to do. Nobody thought you was going to stand up to the boogeyman. You did. You lived. That's a victory. I don't give a shit what no one says. That's how I look at stuff, right? It's a person, like if you're running a mile and your mile is 6 minutes and you run against me and I beat you, but you run a 5:30, you came in second, but you beat your personal time.
Yeah.
So you won. You just faced a dude that pushed you to be a little bit better than you were. I think this battle made both of them jump up a little bit more than they were before. No one can say Drake is not a battle rapper now.
But they've been saying it. I mean,
that he wasn't?
That he was. I mean, because he clearly beat Meek Mill. Back-to-back was a flawless victory.
Yeah, but Meek is a flawless victory because Meek, did Meek even respond?
Yeah. Meek had a response record that got pulled off because it was...
I'm out.
Well, because it was using, because he used like one of Drake's reference tracks or something like that.
Yeah, but this is like, I just...
Meek Mill, I think, is... Listen, people want to hate on him all he wants, but most people think that Meek Mill is a very talented rapper, me included. I think Meek Mill's dope.
But I can't go off of just one or two songs. I get to judge it now off of 5-6 songs that was in a 2-week span. That's right. So I look at it like that, and to me, both of them didn't disappoint. Like you can say I'm gonna give you the victory and you're a loser. Like, are you?
Look, Not Like Us has like 5 times the streams of Family Matters, and I just kind of feel like hip hop as a whole are sort of happy that Drake took a pronounced loss. Like, people are like, because he's been winning for so long. It's interesting. Like,
that's
it's
life.
A weird human mentality that I'm still haven't totally understood. Like, it's not like Drake hasn't earned a spot.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like some other rapper put him on there and has been helping him out all along. Like, yeah, I mean, Wayne helped him out in the beginning, but Drake has been holding his own for a good decade.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like people want the top guy to lose, and they essentially dance on his grave when there appears to be some sort of loss. This. A lot of people are saying, oh, Drake is over now. I mean, Drake's not over, but he's not where he was a year ago.
I disagree.
Okay.
Like, we love greatness, and then we get tired of it.
Right.
And then we want new greatness.
Yeah.
Right? That's just life. It's for some reason, we get voters fatigue on what's great and what's not. Like, right? So we're ready to replace someone. When someone says he's in the worst place, and the reason I say, because I'm a fan of just everyone, I can't say you're in a worse place when you were supposed to lose a fight and you went to the 12th round. You lost by decision. I don't know. Did you get knocked out? But you went there. You went to a place where probably people thought you was going to get your ass knocked out first round. And that's how I look at it.
Not Like Us is a knockout.
Is it?
It is.
Okay. I got a question.
It's an anthem. It's an anthem.
It's an anthem.
Yes, it's an anthem.